So how often have you heard the saying, you never discuss religion, politics, or money? Well, that rule for polite conversations is actually leading to some serious trouble when it comes to people and their money. Rita Wolfson is with the Financial Social Work. You founded this organization to help us to get at the heart of the matter when it comes to money, and that sometimes is our very own hearts. We're starting a new series on overcoming our fear of finances. Let's talk about why people considering money a taboo subject has gotten us into so much trouble.
Well, people need to be more aware of money and the impact that it has on their lives. Now, talking about money is something you should only do with someone who's safe.
Right.
And it all comes down to boundaries. Okay. Because very often when we lack personal and financial boundaries, we may talk inappropriately about money. Right. So understanding our boundaries is where to begin.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about what you call financial boundaries. What exactly are those? I think we have a couple listed here for us.
Financial boundaries are the expectations we have about how we interact with others in our lives, with our money. They are guiding principles that can help us take control of our money and gain control of our lives, because this is how we actualize our beliefs around money.
Okay. Now, in order to really make these boundaries work, you say we need to sort of empower ourselves. So what are the ways that we can do this? What do we need to tell ourselves we have the right to do?
Well, we have the right to have financial boundaries. We have the right to be honest. We have the responsibility also to be honest with ourselves when it comes to money. Very important. We have the right to take responsibility for our own financial lives and financial future, and to give ourselves permission not to feel the need to save others when they have financial problems. So when we have these very specific boundaries, it allows us to focus more on taking care of ourselves, because caretaking everyone else creates debt very often, and at the very least it means an absence of assets. So taking responsibility for our own financial lives first and setting financial boundaries that allow us to be very specific and very clear on taking control of our money and our lives.
It's kind of like that advice we get when on the airplane. We need to put the oxygen mask on ourselves before we help anyone else. Absolutely. Because otherwise, with financial situation, you're not going to be any good to anybody if you are completely up to your eyeballs in debt or bankrupt.
And trying to rescue everyone else, because when you live your life that way, then everyone's going to want to
get a piece of the pie.
Yeah, absolutely, right.
Right. It's like when they win the lottery and someone gives up and all of a sudden you've got all these relatives you didn't realize. This is just the beginning of this series, really, to help us overcome the fear, because when you talk money, when you face money issues, it can be pretty frightening at times.
It can.
So, Rita, thanks so much for getting us started with these small steps, and I can't wait to see where we go next when we have you back in. If you'd like to see more of Rita's great information about financial social work, financial peace of mind, you can head over to our website, WLOS.com. We'll link you to her website. Just click on more info.